I think we all as pro wrestling fans have been saying for the last 10 years, or maybe an eternity, it feels that long, that we churn for a Cena heel turn and let him be a douchebag back to the live audience. But due to circumstances of pure laziness, we haven't gotten that yet. But I hereby don the phrase in 2016, our time is up, your time is now to turn heel. End quote. The plug will be pulled on the superhero lamp in the foreseeable future. But stay tuned because I will try to enlighten my own philosophy on why it should happen when he returns from recovery. First of all, John Cena has been the face of WWE for the last part of a decade, and that's mainly due to his good looks and witty personality to cater to kids and casual spectators from across the nation. Cena's detesting 5 moves of doom plus the springboard stunner, shitty move, for some odd reason, have gotten people excited since the test of time. There have been quite some good moments, and mostly bad times, for the forsaken internet wrestling community, i.e. me, to John Cena's career. Well, his persona and how he misses in the ring along with the wrestling skills have been a problem for the poor guy. Before his major run, he was in the mid-card session of the show under a different choice of act, being more entertaining than what he is nowadays. I felt he showed further maneuvers during his matches around 2003-05 circa that didn't feel forced in a somewhat way, and fans related to him a lot as the white, vanilla doctor of Thugonomics. Is it your fate based on Thugonomics? As soon as he switched to Monday Night Raw in the summer of 2005, the bad boy side of him died along with his popularity. He started to win all of his matches for the most part in situations that weren't possible in regular life, and it got old in a couple of months that all crowds weren't having it any longer. Even when he arrived in the ring, it's a mixed reaction. We would hear cheers from one side of the building, and the other side would be massive boos coming in. This guy is a supposedly bona fide face who runs the place after The Rock, Stone Cold, Shawn Michaels, hell, even Goldberg. You can sue me. Guys like that put their feet and ran through everyone in their separate ways. The difference being is that at least all those guys I mentioned never got a reaction nor discussed like John Cena. He's been described as a polarizing figure so many times, even the announcers had no choice but to bring up reality in a scripted environment, like wrestling. But I digress. Like I said, The Rock, Stone Cold, Shawn Michaels, etc. were built, were built strong during their heyday, but not to the point where we'll see them in the title picture a lot, even when it doesn't feel right. They took a break as mainstay of the company. WWE still manages to focus on the C Nation leader as the #1 man to this day. Oh jeez. I got another point to add, being multiple storylines hinted if or when said man's lashes out in a downward spiral, but to no avail. While we sit and grumble, C Nation prevails at every obstacle all the fucking time. Cena, he is trusted by the chairman of the board, with the guy, he has built this goddamn company to the upper skies, Vincent Kennedy McMahon, to entertain the masses and make him a lot of money. You know, there has been dozens of pro wrestlers, guys, in WWE that could have rolled the dough after John and his years of dominance. I mean, the guy's not getting any younger. A perfect example would be Hulk Hogan. Hogan was just like Cena in terms of mainstream success. For example, movies that were family friendly, or The Hero, Superhuman's Feet, example, winning their matches against all the odds, and passe, worn out catchphrases. Cena's would be hustle, loyalty, respect. Hogan's was say your prayers and eat your vitamins. And 1984 was the year Hulkamania was born, and everyone went wild for him. Brothers! Although he wasn't a wrestler's wrestler. The 24-inch pythons wowed people with his wacky personality and 2-move technique to advance in life. The first couple of years were great for the WWF until his departure in 1993. I just want to note out a little backlash stewed a little bit with some fans showing a little distaste for the Hulkster before he left. When he got thrown out of the Royal Rumble by Sid Vicious after Ric Flair helped him out, a big ovation happened. Like, nobody really didn't give a shit that Hogan got thrown out because he was getting old, just like John Cena is currently. So then times were starting to change, so good thing got out just in time. Right, Hogan? brother. Hogan then came to WCW and the stick wasn't working on the other side of the river. His reaction were starting to deteriorate year after year, almost to the point of Cena's. So, you ask, what happened then? I think everybody knows this. Creative turned the holster to a big-time villain by joining the New World Order with Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, who just arrived in WCW at the time too. The whole entity of Hulkamania went away because the times were changing. People wouldn't fall for this bullshit live anymore. Since then, Hogan became the most hated, cocky son of a bitch in history. He engaged in altercations with wrestlers such as Randy Savage and Sting, and fans went bonkers for it. I think he saved his own career, in my opinion, by reinventing himself, something John Cena hasn't done yet. But this year might be it. Maybe. I also tell you why. WWE has chose Roman Reigns to be a new star and carry the company even higher. Well, that's not working well. But then Reigns, he's always dumbing his fans as the Roman Empire, being the semi-huge fan base that he has. Just like Cena, women, kids, and casual fans that are not really big time into professional wrestling, just only WWE. But that's alright. He has an okay in-ring style to his arsenal, in my opinion. He's alright. Again, fans seem to like when he does a Superman punch, the move that turns you into stone that breaks into someone's face. But currently, the push, him being the WWE champion, is down to low expectations, and something needs to be boosted in order for Roman to be in the upper echelon that all the other guys did when they first got in the main event. But, gee, I have an idea. Turn Cena heel, guys. It's the only logical sense because not only is he injured and won't return in 6 to 9 months, but stars such as the aforementioned Reigns will be built up to the level of John Cena so much that it could probably make a blockbuster feud between the two of them. And then when the supposed face that runs the place can have refreshing matches with Dean Ambrose, Brock Lesnar, Neville, Cesaro, probably Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, anybody when he comes back. But I think the product could change a good way with this scenario. I mean, so many fantasies and lines that were crossed. Could you imagine the headlines in the wrestling industry? Everyone included, even me, I'll lose my shit if that happened. It'd be one of those explosive moments that will be talked about forever. With most of the building hating him anyways, Cena can be more of a draw than what he already is, with everybody coming in to see him get his ass kicked. But, if this happens, it looks like he won't let us see him as much as we don't anyways. And that's why I think John Cena should turn heel. What do you guys think? Leave some thoughts below or something. Peace.